On its next generation D3 series skid steers and compact track loaders, Caterpillar is introducing a brand new attachment platform called Smart Attachments. Now, what makes these attachments so smart? That's coming up today on Equipment World. Hello again, everyone. It's Wayne Grayson, the online editor of Equipment World, where each week we offer you new videos on construction equipment, work trucks, and pickup trucks. As I mentioned at the top of this video, today we're going to be talking about Caterpillar's new generation of skid steers and compact track loaders, the D3 series. And before we get into the smart attachment side of things, let's do a quick rundown of what else is new on Caterpillar's latest skid steers and compact track loaders. The new D3 lineup consists of 8 skid steers ranging in operating weights from 5,849 to 9,573 pounds. There are 9 CTLs in the series, including a new model designed for land management. The CTLs come in operating weights of 7,434 to 12,764 pounds. Across the new D3 series lineup of skid steers and CTLs, the Cat engines in these machines range from 67.1 to 110 gross horsepower. While the new cabs on these new D3 series machines are not technically larger, operators should find them a bit more comfortable. That's because Caterpillar has added 3 inches of distance between the joysticks, giving operators a little bit more wiggle room when entering and exiting the cab, and also a little bit more room for your knees when seated. Cat says it has boosted digging performance across the entire D3 lineup of skid steers and CTLs. Plus, it made changes to the undercarriage and torsion axles to reduce pitching and rocking when handling heavy loads. Now, one more note before we move into smart attachments. 2 of the larger CTLs in this new D3 series lineup, the 279 and the 289, their ground speed travel has increased to 8.4 miles per hour. That's a 20% increase. On the other end of the CTL size spectrum in this new D3 series lineup, the 239 and the 249 have gotten new 2-speed transmissions as standard, and Caterpillar says travel speed on these machines has increased by 9%. All right, so now that the basic improvements and features of these machines are out of the way, let's dig into smart attachments. And for that, I'm gonna throw it over to my colleague, Tom Jackson. Tom, what do you got for us?
Okay, so Tom Jackson here, Clayton, North Carolina, the Caterpillar's BCP Products Group. They've showed us a number of really interesting attachments for their, what they call work tools here today, and I think perhaps the most interesting one, and you're seeing it here for the first time, is the Backhoe attachment for their skid steers. This is a 262 D3 skid steer, and D3 designates these new smart attachment capable machines. There is technology inside these machines that recognizes technology on the attachment to give you a lot of new functionality. And so I wanted to show you this Backhoe attachment. It's the first of Caterpillar's smart attachments. In addition to the technology, there's a lot of great features on this thing. You'll notice to begin with, there's no seat outside the cab. The operator with this attachment actually gets to sit inside the cab with the door closed. He gets the climate control, he gets the safety of being behind the glass, so there's no worry about dust flying, rain, or climate control inside the cab. It's a very, very good design that way. But basically what makes this machine smart is there is a CPU boxed up inside this steel box here, and it runs to a pin connector here that feeds information into your cab. So the machine recognizes this particular attachment. It sets up all the parameters you need for hydraulic flows and functionality and delivers those to the screen inside the cab. So that's what makes this smart. The machine understands the attachment understands the machine, and you get a backhoe basically that is perfectly matched to the capabilities of the machine. The other thing we really like about this particular attachment, it's got a side shift capability on it. That's a hydraulically powered side shift, so you can move it back and forth. You can get up close to buildings and dig right along the side of them. The outriggers on this thing go hydraulically powered as well. So again, this is the first of the smart attachments. Caterpillar tells us you're going to see a lot more of these in the future, and the availability on this, they tell us, is early 2020. And if you're at ConExpo, you'll definitely get to see a close-up version of this too. So very interesting, very novel and new technology from Caterpillar.
So that will wrap it up on the new D3 series of skid steers and compact track loaders from Caterpillar. What do you think of the new loaders? Specifically, what do you think of the new smart attachment platform? I got a chance to operate the Backhoe attachment while we were at the CAT event, and it was definitely very cool. It's cool to be inside the comfort of the cab and the air conditioning, and using the skid steer joystick controls that if you're a skid steer operator, you would be very comfortable with. The other, in terms of the feel of it, it's definitely not as comfortable digging as a normal backhoe would be, or a compact excavator. It's similar in feel to a mini excavator, but there's, you'll definitely get, especially on the skid steer models, you'll definitely get a little bit more kind of rocking as you kind of dig. And so, personally, it seems like if you were going to purchase this attachment, you'd want to put it on one of the larger CTLs, because I feel like it would be a lot more comfortable and a lot more stable. Though the Backhoe attachment, as you can see in the video, it does have extending feet for that stability. As always, thank you so much for watching Equipment World. We appreciate your time. If you want more videos on construction equipment, work trucks, and pickup trucks, be sure to hit the subscribe button below and hit that bell for notifications so you're getting alerts whenever we drop a new video. And we will see you next time.